Hi, welcome to the channel Generous, Gracious and Gallant. I'm your host, Dr. Ghosh, and I'm back today with another very transformational and informational video for all of you. Friend, the video I bought for you is about the first revolutionary and martyr from Mizoram, Shoorvir Pasaltha Khuangchera. He opposed the British colonial expansion and, despite having primitive weapons against the modernized weapons of the British East India Company, he engaged the British in guerrilla warfare and direct attacks, and he won many accolades from the Mizoram people for his bravery, courage, and more than bravery and courage, for his righteousness. For even when he was in battle, he ensured he followed the path of righteousness. It is about this great revolutionary guerrilla fighter, first martyr of Mizoram, that I'm going to be speaking to you in this video. But before I share more details about Shoorvir Pasaltha Khuangchera with you on this video, I wanted to give you a brief about the channel Generous, Gracious and Gallant. I started this channel more than 3 years back, and today on the channel we have got over 1200 subscribers. My heartfelt gratitude to all my subscribers. Thank you. But for those of you who have not yet subscribed, let me give you a brief about the channel. I started this channel with a mission to ensure that the present and coming generations live by the eternal human principles. Now, what are these eternal human principles? These are principles such as respect for elders, respect for our teachers, respect for diversity, respect for womanhood, honesty, integrity, loyalties. Living by these principles is the only way forward for today's conflict ridden mankind. Now, how do I work towards my mission? Towards my mission, I've started a WhatsApp group on which we share daily inspiration. The link is in the description. You can join. I've started a Facebook group also, and there too we share daily inspiration and inspirational stories, stories of courage, and you can join through the description link. Third, I started this channel, and on this channel I share stories of only inspirational people who have lived by the principles and brought about a difference to their lives. I request you kindly subscribe to the channel by hitting the subscribe button. Press the bell icon so that you get an update on every new video which I share for you. Like my videos, so I'm motivated to share more such stories, and share them with your friends and family. Encourage them to subscribe so that we have an army of people who want to ensure that modern mankind lives by the eternal human principles. Also, encourage your friends and family to join our army of subscribers who want to bring about change in society. Amazing news which I heard recently was, in addition to orphanages in Chennai and Bangalore, even in Hyderabad, a few orphanages are showing my videos to the orphanage children to bring about a change in their moral values, give them mental strength, and bring about a thought process in which they want to live by the eternal human principles. This will bring about massive changes in society, and I'm truly blessed that I am playing a small role in bringing about a change in society. Coming to our inspirational Mizo warrior, Shoorvir Pasaltha Khuangchera. In the 19th century, early 19th century, British colonial power, East India Company, had more or less completed the conquest of Indian Plateau area, and they had established their strength. And they then decided to move towards the mountainous regions of India, which were still independent, such as Mizoram, Meghalaya, and all these areas. These are mountainous regions, but fiercely independent, and they were tribals who were fierce warriors. Now, when the British decided to go and conquer these areas, For example, in 1855, they had completed the conquest of Mizoram. But these tribals were fiercely independent, and when the British started imposing multiple conditions, taxes, and brought about religious changes in their rituals, the Mizo people started opposing them fiercely. There was much rebellion, and Lushai Hills, which is in Mizoram, was the center of this rebellion. And the warriors of Lushai Hills were fiercely independent and strongly opposed British colonialism, the taxes being imposed, the changes being brought about in the trade, and also the changes being imposed on the religious rituals. So, one of the first leaders, one of the first tribal leaders who was there in Mizoram in Lushai Hills was Pasaltha Khuangchera. Now he was known to be a very fierce warrior, brave and courageous. But an additional part to him was his righteousness, which he always ensured that in all the activities which he followed the path of righteousness. With this opposition from multiple Lushai warriors, including Pasaltha Khuangchera, the British army decided that it wanted to squash the tribal rebellions once and for all. It sent out the Chin-Lushai expedition with 3 different British army units so as to bring in a surrounding effect and destroy the rebellion. Please understand, the British army was equipped with the latest guns, artillery and weapons. However, the warriors, Lushai warriors, warriors of Mizoram, the tribal warriors, were pretty primitive in their weapon systems. They had bows, arrows, swords, and other primitive weapons. But despite this, with bravery and courage, warriors, tribal leaders such as Shoorvir Pasaltha Khuangchera started attacking the British units. Rather than a frontal attack, which have been very dangerous for them, they used the guerrilla warfare tactics. Hit and run, hide, then again hit against the British army. And they were very successful in their attempts to defeat the British army. The British soldiers were in disarray. The officers were facing danger to their lives, and many British officers also lost their lives against this fierce, courageous, brave Mizoram warriors. However, like I said, God is on the side of the army which has the biggest guns, and the British army had bigger, better guns and modern artillery and weapons, and their 3-pronged approach of 3 armies surrounding the Mizo rebels worked. And Pasaltha Khuangchera and his comrades were forced to come out of hiding and go into a direct one-on-one attack with the British authorities. In this attack, because of their primitive weapons, they were losing lot of men very fast, warriors very fast. But Pasaltha Khuangchera and his warriors did not give up hope and continued to fight against the British army. They fought till their last breath, and Pasaltha Khuangchera became the first revolutionary guerrilla warrior and martyr of Mizoram against British colonialism. He has not been forgotten by his people. He is still remembered and praised for his bravery, courage, and his righteousness. The Government of India too is honoring his memory. Multiple statues have been erected in Mizoram to keep his memory in the people's mind, and so that they continue in the next few generations not to ever forget him. A righteous, brave warrior, Pasaltha Khuangchera of Mizoram, the first revolutionary guerrilla warrior and martyr of Mizoram. Friends, I am sure you are inspired by the stories which I bring for you on your favorite channel, Generous, Gracious and Gallant. I request you once again, kindly subscribe to the channel and share the videos with your friends and family. Encourage them to subscribe. I will be back soon with another Very inspirational story on your favorite channel, Generous, Gracious and Gallant. Till we meet again, my friends, good luck, all the best, God bless.